Well, hello all the students in the American National Government class, class 14398. This is an online course, and it's going to be a 7-week course, so it's half of the length of a normal course. So there's a little more work compressed in each week. And so I am Professor Gustafson, and I've been teaching at Lake Michigan College. This will be my 6th year, and probably have taught this course, American National Government, close to 20 times. I love this material. I love the America's founding and talking about a lot of these principles. I hope you're going to enjoy this class. Just a little bit about me, my background. I've got a master's degree in government from Regent University. I also have another master's degree in biblical studies and theology. And I'm currently working on a doctorate in apologetics. And so I'm constantly studying, I'm constantly taking classes. So I'm a lot like you. I'm constantly learning, and I'm hoping you're going to learn a lot in this material, in this course. I also just recently completed a book called Clashing Worldviews in the U.S. Supreme Court, Rehnquist versus Blackmun. It's a course on, it's a book about constitutional law and the trajectory of the worldviews of a conservative and a progressive Supreme Court justice. William Rehnquist was very conservative. Harry Blackmun was very progressive, more liberal. And we looked at, I wrote this book with a couple of other authors, and we looked at the upbringings of these particular justices, the schools they went to, the churches they went to, the professors they studied under, what influenced their thinking, so that when they got on the Supreme Court, as they addressed issues like abortion and homosexual rights and property rights and parental custody rights and religious liberty rights, why they made the decisions they did. And what's really cool about this book is that it's going to be offered as a class at LMC this spring. And so if you're potentially interested in constitutional law, if you like Supreme Court cases, to talk through some of this stuff, this would be a great class for you to be a part of. It's going to be on Tuesdays in the afternoon. We just still don't have the class name or the class number and the exact time, but if that's something you're interested in, please reach out to me, and I would love to get you on board with the class. Should be a good time. But on to American National Government, okay? The way this class will work online is it'll be entirely up to you to watch the lectures that I have prepared for every single topic in this class. And what I'll be doing is usually the Thursday or the Friday prior to the upcoming week, I will upload the class materials, okay? In other words, I will upload the videos associated with each module or each component of this class, okay? And so again, you can watch them at your leisure. If you have any questions that you would like to ask me, please reach out to me and send me an email. My email address is egustafson@lakemichigancollege.edu. And of course, the syllabus is uploaded on Canvas, and I encourage you to go to Canvas. You can download a copy of that. It's in week 1, you'll see the syllabus there. I probably will attach it as well to an upcoming announcement to the class, so you've got a copy of that. In addition to creating the videos, I've also got PowerPoints that are associated with the materials as well, so you can read along and look at those as well, okay? The textbook that we're using in this class is the textbook called Politics in America by Gaddy and Dye. It's an electronic version, and you should be able to find the information on how to download that within Canvas. If you go to Pearson Ravel, the Pearson Ravel link on the left side in Canvas, that will allow you to access the book. If you get stuck, let me know. But again, not to fear. A lot of this material that I'm going to be going over in class is, and the tests you'll be taking is from a lot of the lectures and the PowerPoint. So if you can't access the book right away, that's okay. You still have material to look at with the PowerPoints and the videos. If you've got your syllabus, I encourage you to check it out. You can see kind of, the information there as far as, my email address written out, so you can kind of, if you've got a question or whatever, please reach out to me. I'm also working on some online office hours via Zoom once a week, which will be on most likely Thursday afternoons from about 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock. And I will be sending you the Zoom information there. So if you got any questions, we can talk live via Zoom. If you don't have questions, that's fine. You don't have to attend. But I will make myself available on Thursdays from 2 to 4 p.m. Stay tuned and watch for the Zoom link. As far as how the class will work, again, we're compressing all of this, about a 14 weeks worth of material into 7 weeks. So it'll be double it up each week on the material, so you got to stay up on it. The way I assess you and I test you, if you look at your syllabus on page 6, is there will be discussion board questions on 6 of the 7 weeks. So I want you to interact with the questions. The questions will be posted on Canvas, and you'll see them there in each week, okay? You're assigned to do 2 discussion board questions each week, and you'll get 10 points per discussion post that you post. Okay, you can get up to 100 points in the class. However, I'm assigning 6 weeks of discussion posts, so I've buffered an additional 20 points for you there. So if you do all of the discussion posts assigned, you have the opportunity to get an extra 20 points in the class, which will obviously come in real handy, when at the end of the semester. Okay, what I require for discussion posts is a minimum of 150 words. Okay, answering one of the questions that I ask you. It'll be tied to the material. And within that discussion post, I am looking for 2 citations. Okay, so if you go to cite the textbook, you can cite Gaddy and Dye, section 2, section 2 or something like that. Again, there's no page numbers in the electronic version, so you'll have to cite the section and the location so I know you're reading the material. Or if you want to cite the PowerPoint, you can say, week 1 PowerPoint, slide 37. Or something like that, okay? Or if you want to cite even one of the lectures, you can cite that. But again, what I'm looking for is 2 citations within your discussion posts, so it doesn't look like just your opinions, okay? I want you to interact with the material, and one of the ways that I know that you're reading the material is when I see citations to the actual material. I know you're interacting with that, okay? So you've got discussion posts. Discussion posts are valued at 10 points per discussion posts. And again, you can get upwards of 100 points toward your grade. But again, I'm doing 6 weeks worth, so you could potentially get 120 points if you do them all. Also, there are 3 exams in this course at 50 points each. They'll be online. They'll be under the quizzes section of Canvas. You look under the quizzes section in the left-hand side of Canvas when you open it up. Go to the home page, okay? That's the best way to do Canvas. Go to the home page and then see the menu, okay? Don't go into assignments. Or don't go into, in other words, the best way to do it is go into the home page and you'll see the various modules, week 1, week 2, week 3, so you can see the reading and the various assignments when it comes to discussion posts. And the way I do discussion posts, again, I might have, 10 different questions each week. You don't have to do all 10 questions. All you have to choose is 2. The reason I give you 10 or 12 or 9 or whatever it is I give you options. You might be like, no, I can't answer that one. I don't want to answer that one. Hey, I like this one. I'll answer this one. Okay. I try to give you options because I always liked that when I was in school to have more than just 2 options to answer. Okay. So that's why I do that. So again, you don't have to answer all of them. And then of course, if you go down to page, what would they be, about page 8 in the syllabus, you can see, week 1, week 2, week 3. The other thing I do within the various weeks and the assignments is I assign you, there's extra readings within each week, okay? For example, week 1, you'll see Gaddy and Dye, Politics in America, chapters 1, 2, and 3. Okay, you'll also see what's called Webster's 1828 Dictionary. There's a section there on government and politics. Harold O.J. Brown, a little paragraph on appetites. the Declaration of Independence, James Madison's Federalist 51, Thomas Jefferson's letter to Henry Lee, Cicero on the Commonwealth, Abraham Lincoln, fragment on the Constitution and the Union, and then the Constitution of the United States, okay? Those are extra readings that will supplement and help you understand this material, okay? Much of it is included in the PowerPoints, but I include the entirety of many of these little segments there because, again, what I'm trying to do is give you a fully orbed understanding of American national government. And one of the ways you can really understand it is if you actually look at the original documents that were actually written by some of the founders or some of the material that the founders drew upon. And so that's why I include it. That helps you understand how the founders thought about a lot of this, a lot of the founding understanding of the Constitution and our system of government. And then as we move forward in the class, there's additional readings along with that is not from the founders, but is from a more modern politics and modern politicians, many of whom are progressive in their thinking. And what I try to do is give you a comparison and contrast, okay? I believe that contrast is the mother of clarity. And one of the ways that you'll best understand the difference between how our founders created our system of government and how the modern conception of government works today is by reading the original documents. Okay, so that's why I have that there. And so you'll see that in each different week, the different assignments. The first quiz will be on Thursday, November 12th. Over the material that we're looking at in chapters 1 through 4 and 14 through 15. The second exam will be on Thursday, December 3rd. And then the fourth exam, the final exam, will be on December 17th, okay? None of this is comprehensive. It's just the material that we're going over in that section of the class, okay? So don't freak out and go, oh my gosh, this is comprehensive. It's not comprehensive, okay? Trying to think what else you might need to know about this material. The way the quizzes will work is, or the exams, is you'll have between 50 and about 60 minutes to complete them. They are on your honor. You're not supposed to use your notes, okay? They'll be timed. You'll have all day to do the exam when it's assigned, but once you open it up, you'll have that window of time will open, whether it's 50 minutes or 55 minutes, depending on the exam. And then once that 55 minutes is up or 50 minutes, whatever it is, the exam will close. Okay, so you have all day to take it, but once you take it, the time opens up and that window closes in 50 or 55 minutes, okay? Don't take the exam at 11:30 p.m. because you'll only have a maximum of about 29 minutes to take the exam, okay? And I think that's about it. I might do some other videos, some video announcements as the class goes on. But I wanted to kind of give you just a quick overview of the material. Again, Canvas is your kind of beginning point to look at what is assigned in the course. And again, reach out to me, my email. Also, remember the Zoom get-togethers at 2 o'clock, 2 to 4 on Thursdays if you've got any questions. And again, I'll send you the link for that. So without further ado here, I'll turn you over to your material. And again, if you have any questions, reach out to me. Glad to have you aboard, and we're going to have a great time learning together American national government. Take care and have a great rest of your day.